What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again. Another talk, another rant. Look, the video title is a little misleading. I'm not gonna sit here and say that this is actually a bad XXL, as I've done a first listen to most of these artists, and I can't lie, I have enjoyed actually most of these artists. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like this is a bad XXL freshman list. You know, we've definitely had worse in the last 4 years. But I'm gonna, one thing I gotta explain later on in the video is I just don't understand what goes through XXL. I feel like they just lose their credibility each and every year. It's nothing but a popularity contest, and I really don't understand, kind of just the statistics that goes by. Well, actually, I do understand the statistics, but I just don't understand why, who's back there making the choices, especially when you get artists like, who is that, Mulatto and 24K Golden. No disrespect to you guys. I've never listened to you guys, but I don't understand what goes into the process of choosing these artists, especially if they're supposed to be the next ones up. Look, I slept on the one with 21 Savage and Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert, and that was crazy because that XXL list has gone on to become what music is nowadays, and they're all still relevant till this day. Lil Dicky, Dave East, all of them, Denzel Curry, all of them in their own regard, have made statements in the last 4 years. I just want to look. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm happy with Jack Harlow. I'm gonna tell you the ones I'm happy about first. Jack Harlow, Lil TJ, Lil Keed, which I am surprised his last album that I listened to was actually straight. He sounded like a mini Young Thug. I still got to do a review. Cowboy, you guys know I love Cowboy. Cowboy had definitely one of the when them trenches in this, you and me. That track right there, that shit's fire. Cowboy, Envy Me, we all know Cowboy. Rod Wave, being from the St. Pete area, I thought that was crazy. Fivio Foreign, I had to do a first listen to, but I've listened to a couple Fivio Foreign tracks, and we all know him and Pop Smoke were doing the NY drill thing. And Pop Smoke, I understand why Pop Smoke is not on here, because otherwise, if Pop Smoke didn't pass away, Pop Smoke would easily be on here and be in the front cover. So we got all these artists that are doing their thing in music and are definitely artists that, most of them deserve to be on this list. But I feel like for me, this is what I want to say one thing, because we all know the snubs, Don Toliver. I feel like Flo Milli should be on here. I feel like Reason should be on here. I feel like Guap Dad should be on here. Guap Dad had a great year working with Dreamville, doing tracks with, Rich Brian. I don't understand why you leave big artists like that out. Now, this is where I play the other side, though, because XXL, it's not totally their fault. It's not totally XXL's fault, because you have to put some blame on the artist. Because right now, respectively, I've heard that Don Toliver respectively, rejected the offer. He said, I'm okay, I don't need that, I'm good. So my thing is, what XXL should do is, they should just, give a article saying, these are the artists that we originally wanted to have on it, and these are the artists that respectively declined, and I don't think that would be a problem. And I think that it will bring more credibility to XXL, what they're trying to do, because we all know XXL is to bring the real rap, the conscious rap, the rap that you guys enjoy, the rap that you guys, the lyrical, spiritual animals out there that you guys always preach about. That's what XXL was brought up on. Now it's all about popularity, which I guess you got to move in with the times. And I'm not saying that hip-hop is in a good state right now, but it's definitely the very popular music to listen to nowadays. Everybody's listening to it. So I understand what they're doing from a business standpoint. But my thing is, why not just have that right there with the back page, and you can literally sit there and say that, look, we tried to get Don Toliver on here. We tried to get Flo Milli on here. We tried to get Reason on here. We tried to get Guap Dad, but it just didn't work out like that. They didn't want to be on here, so we had to move on and move forward. I would definitely be okay with that. But when you leave a lot of the fans, and you leave a lot of people, that's involved in the community out of the loop, then we are going to make assumptions. That's what we do. Everybody has opinions now. Social media is now created for all of us to have an opinion, so that's what we do. We sit here and we talk about what's going to, what's going around in hip hop. So I feel like for having 24K Golden, I've never heard of Mulatto. No disrespect. She looked kind of cute, but no disrespect. I've never heard of her. All right? I just don't think, who's the chicken in the middle? Chica? I've never heard of Chica. And just because there's somebody in my comment section on Twitter, he was a young blood. He was from New York. He thought he was gangster. He said he can come find me. He gonna shoot me. But he said he never listened to Madonna. And just because he didn't listen to Madonna, that means she's not legendary. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Everybody knows who Madonna is. Just because you in North Bronx or Queens or Jamaica and you've never heard Madonna, don't mean Madonna is playing everywhere. Your mama probably know Madonna. Your mama probably fucked you to Madonna. All right, that's how much Madonna is popular. So don't sit there and say just because I don't know who they are does not mean they're relevant in any way. All right, so I'm gonna get that out there. But I am glad that Polo G, Cowboy, Lil Key, Lil TJ, Jack Harlow. Still gotta do a first listen to Baby King, Rod Wave, Fivio Foreign. I feel like all these artists deserved it. And this is probably one of the better lists we've had in a long time. Now, look. Y'all can say whatever we want. We're going to have our opinions on how we feel about XXL. You know, we're all going to see, you know, feel like who we wanted to have on there. But I think when we look at the grand scheme, this was actually a great list. Because a lot of these artists that I've done first listen to are in music. NLE Choppa just came out with an album. I have not done the album yet. I'm probably going to do it on stream. But I have not done the album yet. And a lot of people were giving praise to that album. I'm talking about a lot of people that, even Fantano was giving praise to that album. So, look, a lot of these people, if you look at the list right now, let me just count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13 right here. And out of the 13, there's 8, 9 artists on here that everybody's fucking with in one way or the other. So I feel like right there, that's not really a bad list. I know it's a little clickbait. I know you guys can be like, damn, you put the clickbait, man. Come on, that's not fair. Bro, you put it. Look, I'm just saying. We can't be mad at this list. Because if I had to compare this list in the last 5 years, I would say this is probably the third or second best list. Straight up. Because that one with, even though it had X, Playboy Cardi and goddamn Ugly Guy, I'm more worried about the freestyles because I feel that's what I'm basing this off of. I'm basing this off the freestyles because I feel like when we get to a Jack Harlow, a Rod Wave, even a Polo G, a Cowboy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they gonna eat their verses. Shit, Lil TJ might even eat his verse, but he said, Shorty say it her cause she a virgin, you know, he might say something like that. But at least we gonna get, I feel like we're gonna actually have some content when it comes to the freestyles. And not to knock out 24K Golden again and Mulatto and Chica. I'm actually, you know, kind of curious to see what they bring to the table as well. I see Chica got a dog. I don't know if that might be her motherfucking moniker. I don't know, but she got the dog. So they might bring that thing too and they might shock me. I always like listening to new music. That's all I got to say, man. If I had to say who was the best out of this, the most successful out of this, I would say it'd have to be Polo G and then it had to be Jack Harlow. Or it could be Jack Harlow, Polo G, vice versa, whichever way you want to go. Now, who I think is going to have the best freestyle, the best cypher, I honestly feel like Jack Harlow's trying to wash everybody. In terms of like freestyle, I think Jack Harlow's gonna wash everybody, followed by Rod Wave, and then probably Polo G. In my opinion, of course. Get in the comment box below, man. Let me know what you think, man. Give me your order. Hey, Fivio Foreign might do his thing too, though. I can't lie about that. Fivio Foreign might do his thing too. So we're gonna keep it like that, man. Get in the comment box below. Let me know what you think about the list, man. Let me know who's your favorite to least. Let me know who's your least to favorite. Again, oh, XXL been on my ass for the last 3 years with his copyright, but guess what? I got some new shit now. I got Twitch and I got Patreon. We will get the full freestyles out this year, all right? You ain't stopping me this year, XXL. I know y'all been on my ass, but not today, though. Not today. But get in the comment box below, man. Let me know all that good stuff, man. Follow me on social media what you want to hear. And don't forget, yeah, man, get 3,000 likes on the video. We can do vinyl on the wall like always, man. Again, man, this is not hate. Got a little clickbait. I'm actually enjoying what this, when I actually took a seat and looked at, you know, kind of just what we had here and who was on this list and, you know, remembering all the shit in 2020 and even in late 2019 that went down. I think this is actually a fair list, and I take back what I said on Twitter. So, that being said, man, like always, been fucking talk too much. It's me, boy Dev. We are. Peace.
Special girl.